The Premier League season is finally back, and that means that the Sorted Out SI result predictor is also finally back, where you guys get your chance to win a copy of FM24 every single month. So without further ado, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Kempi here, back on today on the Sorted Out SI channel. I'm going to be running this every single week. I'm going to go through my predictions for the Premier League weekend, when I'll show you guys how you can do it, how you can go down below on Sorted Out SI and predict the weekend results. And like I said, every single month there is a chance for you guys to win a copy of FM24. Now, how fun does that sound? And what you want to do to get in on this predictor is head over to the Sorted Out SI website. We're on the landing page currently, and there's a couple of fantastic videos that if you've not already seen, make sure to go and see. The Forgotten Ballers of FM23, the amazing shot stopper, and obviously for your tactics, you know your boy's got you hooked up and are dominating for 222. Now, without any further ado, let's scroll right down to the bottom, and you're going to see the Prediction League down here. And also, if FPL, I've got my own FPL, that is going to be down below. And also, there is an FPL for Sorted Out SI, so feel free to join them because FPL is great fun as well. Now, the Prediction League, you're going to click on Prediction League and you need to log in to Sorted Out SI. There is already 1,642 people in this league, which is great. That means there's so many chances to win a copy of FM24. So if you guys think you've got unbelievable ball knowledge, make sure to get on this predictor. Now, I've gone to this with absolutely no prior research. I've not even thought about the game, to be honest. So this is going to be an absolute calamity, and it's going to be great fun. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how poor my ball knowledge is unbelievable. So I would say that, but it's going to be completely wrong. So I'm going to go 2-0 Burnley. I'm joking. We're not going to go 2-0 Burnley for the first game of the season. It's going to be a good game tonight. I'm very excited, as you can tell, for the Premier League season to be back. I absolutely love football, and the fact that Premier League football is back, I am so excited. I'm going to go with a 3-1 City win tonight. I think Burnley are actually going to score first. I think Burnley are actually a fantastic side. I think Company's football is unbelievable. Some of their signs have been brilliant. I mean, who does not love the Burnley announcement videos? They are hilarious. So I think they are going to be really good this season. You know, not even based on their stupid videos. I mean, they're just a fantastic side. The football they play, the plant on the back. There's loads of videos going around at the moment of Burnley fans like joking about being fuming about playing direct football like they did under Dyche, and now it's this, you know, tiki-taka build out from the back style play, and they're actually going to be a very attractive side to go and watch. Again, if you have not seen my Premier League prediction, that was on my second channel. That again linked will be somewhere on the screen, hopefully, if I remember. So if you haven't seen my Premier League predictions, that is going to be there, and Burnley are going to be safe. That's actually today at 8 PM. These are an hour behind on times. I'm not too sure why, but ignore it. It's 8 PM, 12:30 and 3 o'clock. You know the times football kicks off. Arsenal Forest. Arsenal, a very good side, and I think they're going to start the season well. I think it's going to be a 2-0 victory. I don't think Forest are going to get absolutely blown away. I think Arsenal are going to be right up there for title contenders this season. I just think first game of the season, even though they had Community Shield last week, which I suppose is a competitive fixture, they'll take things, you know, fairly okay. They're not going to just blow Forest at the water, and I think Forest are going to, you know, set themselves up too much to be battered. It's the first game of the season. It's going to be about sort of getting that match fitness in and not killing your, you know, pre-season momentum. Make sure you're okay. A 2-0 loss to Arsenal, you can respect that. So that's how the game's going to go. Sheffield United Palace. Now, I predicted Sheffield United to get relegated. I predicted Palace to finish around 13th, I believe. This is a bit of a difficult game to try and call. Both teams don't excite me too much. I'm actually going to go with a 0-0, I think. I'm going to go quite boring with that one. I'm going to go 0-0. Everton Fulham, I think, is going to be a good game. I think Everton are going to win that one 1-0. It's going to be a tight, scrappy game. I predict both teams to sort of finish in that upper lower half, so between 11th and 15th. I think Fulham, the loss of Mitrovic is going to be pretty big. I mean, obviously he's not gone yet, but he's throwing his toys at the pram and Mitrovic goes. That's going to be quite a big loss. I think Everton are actually a semi-decent side. Under Sean Dyche, they are building something. They've got Danjuma in the side now as well, so some decent signings coming in. And I think Everton surprise everyone and win this game against Fulham. Brighton versus Luton. Now, Luton obviously have their story of being back in the Premier League. Brighton are going to be way too good for them. Luton not at Kenilworth Road, first game of the season. It's away from home. If it was at home, different story. First game of the the new stadium, or at the stadium. You know, you never know what's going to happen. But I think Brighton are a good enough side. They've just got £110 million from Moises Caicedo. As I record this at 9:37 AM on the Friday this season starts, they've just basically made £100 million, which is ridiculous. So Brighton now are going to go out and splash some serious cash. And I think, you know, they've got a fantastic manager in De Zerbi, and I do think the loss of McAllister and Caicedo will be big for them, but they're going to have enough about them, I think, to go ahead and sort of turn that around. They'll be okay. Today, again, Bournemouth versus West Ham. Bournemouth, in the last couple of days, have made some unbelievable signings. Max Aarons and Alex Scott, to name a few. Bournemouth are seriously being slept on. Their new manager plays some fantastic football. If you've never seen him before, just go on YouTube and watch up. I believe his name is Iriola. That might be how you pronounce it. I'm not very good at Spanish. I didn't take it at school. I took French and I got an F. So, you know. Bournemouth West Ham is going to be a very good game. I think Bournemouth actually are going to really cook this season. I think people have put them in relegation zones. Go and watch a bit of, you know, what Bournemouth are looking to try and cook up. They're going to beat West Ham tomorrow 2-1. I think West Ham obviously losing Declan Rice, losing Scamacca. Maguire, I don't think is going to be in the squad. Even if he is now, it's 2 hours till I believe he can be registered. And I've not even seen anything about him having a medical yet. So Maguire won't be there. McTominay, Ward-Prowse, all three of them. If McTominay does go, Ward-Prowse and Maguire is a definite. Really good signs for them. I just don't think they're going to be there for this weekend. I think they're going to lose to Bournemouth. Obviously, new ownership there as well at Bournemouth. So they're going to be a very, very exciting side. And this game excites me to high heaven. Newcastle versus Aston Villa. Wow. What a game this is going to be. And I'm actually going to go with a 2-2 draw. I think both sides are going to be on the cusp of Champions League this football again. I think Emery and Villa have made some unbelievable signings. Diaby, Tielemans and Pau Torres are fantastic signings. Newcastle, Tonali and Harvey Barnes are both amazing signings, and we know the Newcastle project is fantastic. And I think this is going to be a really good game. Obviously, at Stamford Bridge, at St James's Park, you know, the crowd's going to be well up for it. The fans are going to be well up for it. Villa are going to be well up for it. And I think it's going to be a fantastic game and a 2-2 draw. Brentford versus Spurs. I mean, as I record this, what's happening with Harry Kane? I've got no idea. Apparently he's at the, I reckon he's at Spoons having a pint with the lads, waiting to go to Germany to sign for Bayern Munich. I think Spurs are going to be absolutely cooked. I think Brentford, I think they're fantastic. I just think Spurs are going to be wobbled, and they're going to lose 2-0 to Brentford on 2 p.m. on Sunday, so Super Sunday is back. I don't think Brentford are a fantastic side. I think obviously they haven't got Tony for the first 3 or 4 months of the season. But I think they're going to beat Tottenham, because I think Tottenham are just going to be absolutely all over the place. And it's going to be a 2-0 victory to Brentford. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Again, how exciting is this game? I mean, Liverpool have just won the battle for Moises Caicedo. I actually think Pochettino is cooking up something very good at Chelsea. I think they're going to score a few goals in this one. Obviously, they weren't very good at scoring goals last season, but the style of play Poch plays, I think they're going to be able to get Liverpool in the counter-attack. I think Mudryk and Levi Colville, if Colville plays the left centre-back, down that left-hand side, apparently the crossfield ball from Colville to Mudryk has been an absolute thing of this pre-season. So Chelsea fans are looking to be very, very excited. And I think Chelsea beat Liverpool 2-1 in this one. It's going to be a very good game. I think Liverpool are a decent side. I think the midfield is not what it should be. Even with Caicedo in there, I don't think it's a fantastic midfield. I think it's a bit too not enough experience in there. The two midfielders in front of Caicedo, McAllister and Szoboszlai are fantastic, but in my opinion a bit too attacking. And on the transition, I think they're going to get absolutely peppered. So Liverpool, I think, are going to be in for a rough season. And I think Chelsea are going to beat them 2-1. And I mean, the big game of the weekend is Monday Night Football at Old Trafford. God, I wish I was going to this game. I was going to try and get a ticket for it, but if anyone's ever tried to get United tickets before, you know it's basically impossible. It's going to be so much fun. I think we're going to absolutely batter them. I'm a very biased Man United fan, you can tell that, but 4-0 is what I'm going to go with. I think Wolves obviously have just lost Julian Lopetegui. There's talk of the new manager bounce of Gary O'Neill. I think he's a very good manager. I just think first weekend, United are going to be cooking. I think Sancho's going to play in the false 9 and grab 2. I think Rashford's going to score a goal. And I think we're going to see a goal as well from Luke Shaw. I'm going to go with it 4-0. But I think it's going to be a very, very fun game on Monday night. And if you're not watching that, make sure to be watching that. This weekend, content-wise, we have got my FPL team is going to come out at 3 p.m. today. I believe this is coming out at 12. So head over and watch my FPL video. That's going to be coming out in a couple of hours' time. So make sure to subscribe to myself at Kempi XR. So we've got Flying Scotsman on the channel now as well. Make sure to head up and watch all of his videos as well. He's an absolute legend. So thank you for watching the video. Get your predictions in. A free chance to win a copy of FM24 if you win the monthly league, and it is every single month. So if you join in, if you're watching this in September, get in on September. If you're watching in October, get in October, because there's still your chance to win FM24 every single month. If you think you've got the ball knowledge, challenge everyone to it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll speak to you next week.